Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here I am back again with another video. Hope you guys are good because I am. So today I just want us to talk about five important things that can actually cause some delays in your spiritual journey. You growing spiritually as a spiritual person. So without wasting any time, let's get down to it. Number one, it's always know that God first. Always put God first, okay? For some reason, some people might not necessarily put this thing of praying first before anything and everything. Yeah, it is quite very important because acknowledging and always knowing that there is a higher power, the higher source that is always above us, above everything. So that one on its own can be a stumbling block if you don't have a connection with your creator himself, okay? So just pray. It can be, you don't have to go lolo lolo as you pray, but just give thanks to the gift of life, things and stuff like that. Yes, so it is very, very much important. And mostly as you pray, don't forget to mention your family members, especially the ones that have already crossed over. Yeah, those are no longer with you. You guys are actually separated from them because of death, because not everyone that dies can actually find peace. Depending on the nature of death, some people die and they don't necessarily find peace. So those spirits, they are necessarily lingering around, trying to find peace, yes, so that they can be accepted in the spiritual realm. So it's very important as you pray to pray for such spirits to be at peace, because such spirits are necessarily meant to be your spiritual guides, okay? So yeah, that's why it's very important to mention such spirit. Someone has to do it anyway. Someone has to pray for such spirit to be at peace, okay? So, and then the next one is your relationship with your own spiritual guides. What kind of a relationship do you have with your spiritual guides, your ancestors, okay? So you have to have that kind of a relationship where you communicate with your own spiritual guides through ukupatla, things and stuff like that. So sometimes you can have that relationship with your spiritual guides, but it doesn't necessarily lead anywhere because maybe you're not doing things right. Like for instance, you have to be aware that when you go and path, like, you must be clean. I mean, your aura must be clean, as in pure. Like, make sure you did not just wake up from someone else's bed, things and stuff like that, and then boom, you just want to talk with your spiritual guides. It's very wrong. You will find that maybe you're not getting the answers that you're looking for, or you feel like they're not hearing you. Maybe it's because of you are doing it wrongly. So it is very important to be aware that your aura must be clean, your intentions as well. Know exactly what is it that you need to say to your spiritual guides. Like for instance, giving thanks to the gift of life. It's very important. It shows that you appreciate them because there are things that they are actually doing without you even knowing, like protecting you against the evil forces, and da 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 da. So just give thanks to the gift of life, show some appreciation, show some gratitude. You don't want to be that child who always complains, like always asking something. It will be more like you are literally using them for your own gain. It's not necessarily that you acknowledge them and you have a good relationship with them. Sometimes they will feel like you only come to them when you want something. You only come to them when you're going through troubles. Sometimes just be happy. Give thanks. Show them how much you appreciate them. The more they will be in contact with you, the more they will pay attention to you because they can see that you acknowledge them and you just love having them around, okay? It's moreover, they are like our parents. So same applies. You don't want a child that always nags, a child that is ungrateful. No matter what you do, they're just ungrateful. They only notices the things that they don't have instead of acknowledging the little things that they have, like the gift of life itself. that's a good start. So you have to be like that, have that kind of communication. And another thing, it's the third one, it's your aura, your outer being, the energy without. Okay, your aura can be contaminated because of the relations that you have with others, be it your relationship with your siblings, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your husband, your colleagues, or whomever, the energy around, the people that surrounds you. Okay, so are you surrounding yourself with the people that have your best interest at heart, things and stuff like that? For instance, you might be in a relationship that is necessarily not good for you or your spiritual journey. Okay, that itself can be a stumbling block, because your energy will every now and then be contaminated. Your aura will be contaminated every now and then, so it will be very much difficult for you to communicate with your own spiritual guides. That's why it's very important to have a cleansing every now and then. Okay, cleanse your aura every now and then, so that you can be able to have that connection that is magnetic between you and your spiritual guides. Because once your energy is contaminated, it will be very difficult for you to communicate with your own spiritual guides, or vice versa. Yes. So another thing is your shadow side, of which is number 4. Okay, your shadow side, your shadow self, your inner energy. Okay, what is it that you're feeling from within? Maybe you're suppressing your own feelings, maybe you're suppressing the way you feel. You're not expressing things. You have anger, you have anxiety, you're always anxious, you're always worried about this, you're worried about that, how things are not actually working in your favor, instead of being open-minded and just let life be. Just let life, so that you can be able to live. Okay, sometimes you just have to break free from this worries, break free rather from worrying about what we have, what we don't. Yeah, because necessarily you will be causing yourself to have unnecessary depression, anxiety. And once you have that, it leads you to have sleepless nights, of which you will suffer from insomnia. And once you suffer from that, you won't be able to sleep. Once you're not able to sleep, you won't have those downloads that your spiritual guides are necessarily trying to give to you through dreams. Sometimes the dreams are not necessarily, they're not even clear, they're just confusing. Or maybe you happen to forget them because of the baggage, what is inside of you. So it's very important to deal with your shadow self, because that itself is a distraction on its own. And the last thing is your mental state of being. Is your mental state really stable? Are you able to think? Are you able to give your mind that chance to think? Sometimes you just have to take a break and recharge. Be able to think, give your mind some chance. Okay, be open to learning, be open to new things. Like, for instance, yeah, reading a book, something like that. When your mind is always preoccupied, there is no way you can be able to learn new things. You will always be doing one thing over and over again, without any change. So having an open mind also, it helps for you to learn new things. And once you learn new things, your mind, moreover, you are feeding your brain. Exactly. So your mind, the way you think, the way you see things as well, can also be a stumbling block, because we still have those people who are so in denial. They just don't want to see things the way they are. Or moreover, you can see that, no, this road is not necessarily leading me anywhere, but you're going anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we just have to be authentic about things, as to, no, this is not working, and why is it not working? Just be realistic sometimes, because moreover, you are suppressing your own crown chakra. So there is no way you can be open to new things, or be able to learn something new, because you just want to believe whatever that you believe in, you know. Yeah, something like that. You just have to give your mind a break sometimes, or be authentic, really. If you know that, no, this is not it, this is not working, it is not. You don't have to convince yourself otherwise, you know. Sometimes, yeah, it is what it is, because moreover, you are suppressing your own thinking, and that can lead to mental health, okay? Only to find that now your mind is not necessarily stable, because there is so much going on in your mind. There is so much. Sometimes speaking, it can also help. That's why it's very important to read a book, or something like that. It refreshes your mind, or free up your mind from this negative thinking, you know, things and stuff like that. Because we still have people that struggle to actually accept they are calling us, accept their spiritual part of things, you know. Moreover, they are still trying to suppress their mind, whatever that they are getting, whether they are the downloads that their spiritual guides are trying to uh, tell them about. They just want to suppress them because they don't want to believe in that. So sometimes we just have to let things be, so that our mental health can actually be on point. Exactly. So those are actually the 5 things that can actually lead to the growth, your spiritual growth. Okay, exactly. So yeah, guys, that's all that I wanted to share with you concerning spiritual growth. Okay, so thank you for subscribing, guys. For some of you who have not subscribed to the channel, uh, give it a thumbs up as well. Okay, so don't forget to hit that notification button, just so you'll know next time when I post a video. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.